I'm going to teach you how to sound like this on Bandlab.
No, you can download this preset, link in the description, or the pin comment.
Before we begin, if you like this vocal preset and want to download it for yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description or the pinned comment. But without further ado, let's get on to the tutorial. So the first step is the auto-tune, and unlike a lot of the rappers that I show on this channel, you don't actually need that much auto-tune. Given he's more in the neo soul R&B sort of range, he typically doesn't have that much very noticeable auto-tune on his voice. Maybe he adds Melodyne and stuff like that, like most artists nowadays do, but really he has a very natural sounding tone. So I feel like the best middle ground for you guys would be putting the autotune at 50%. I think it achieves the natural sound while still correcting your voice quite a bit. Now it's on to the actual vocal preset. So the first thing I did was add a noise gate. So I put the attack at 1 millisecond, the release at 100 milliseconds, and the threshold at negative 32.6 decibels. Then I went to the EQ, and what I did was I didn't touch the lows. The mids, I put them at negative 2.1 decibels, the mid sweep at 584 hertz. And for the highs, I only really boosted it by 0.3 decibels. Then I added another EQ. For this one, I added a little more detail. So in the 100 hertz category, I put negative 4.4 decibels. At the 200 hertz, I put 2 decibels. 400 hertz, I put 2.2 decibels. At 800 hertz, I put 2.4 decibels. At 1.6K, I put only 0.6, and I didn't touch anything else. Left it at 0. The de-esser, I put the frequency at 9,000 with a threshold of negative 1.8 decibels. This helps combat the really sharp and harsh S sound that'll appear in your mix often. If you're trying to level up your music career and want to upload your music to Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, click the second link in the description because that's going to get you 7% off of DistroKid, the best music distribution platform on the internet. It's already only 20 bucks for you to upload an unlimited amount of songs and albums, so 7% off that is even better. Again, second link in the description. Now back to the tutorial. Then for the compressor, I used the FBK compressor. I put an attack of 1 millisecond, a release of 373 milliseconds, threshold of 5.9, ratio of A to 1, and a makeup gain of 7.1 to make up for the reduction in volume after cutting a lot of the dynamics. Then it's time for the spatial effects. I put a ping pong delay, which I put really low in the mix, only 4%. The left and right delay, I put the same at an 8th triplets beat. Then I put the feedback at 9% with a cutoff of 1,400 hertz, and I spread it to 100% to give it a really stereo sound. And then finally, I added a decent amount of studio reverb, so 34% in the mix, a tone of 64%, and a size of 19%, so a pretty small room size. Now again, if you liked this vocal preset and want to download it for yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description or the pinned comment. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more tutorials like this. I do it on Bandlab, FL Studio, Ableton, Logic, you name it. Make sure to comment below what other tutorials you want me to do. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.